Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time here, please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, and if you are returning, I'd also appreciate it very much if you would hit that like and subscribe. Very excited to say that we are continuing to gain more subscribers, and I can't thank you guys enough for doing that. Every like, every comment, every share really helps this channel grow. I am hoping a very ambitious 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2026. And with just over 820 right now as of the recording of this video, I think we are on our way. And like I said, I very much appreciate it. And no like, no comment, no subscribe goes unnoticed. So I thank you guys once again for that. And with that out of the way, let's get right to this review. This is WWE Elite Series 125, Stephanie Vaquer. The Elite 125 just now seem to be hitting my target. This comes in the same wave as Coco Beware, Julia, Jacob Fatu, Demolition Crush, and another Cody Rhodes. And like I said, I have actually had the Julia and the Coco Beware for quite some time. And now my son found this at the local Target near me. So I'm very excited to add this to the collection. So what you have here is Stephanie Vaquer in the package. You get, of course, the wonderful side art, the back with the stats, cross-sell of all the figures that come in this wave, we've already discussed. And then you get another artwork on the side herself. Figure doesn't come with a whole heck of a lot, as we know these days. Comes with an extra set of hands, and if you count her corset and the horns as another series of accessories, I guess you can do that. But pretty bare bones, no women's title, nothing like that. But this is her first time in line figure, so that is very exciting. And we're going to take a look at her out of the box and see what that is all about. So here she is still in the plastic, and I will tell you, getting her out of the plastic was quite the task. Her corset, the long train, is taped in. And then we're going to take a look at the accessories. So here you get another pointing finger and another gripping hand. Again, bare bones. You don't get any paint on the fingernails or anything like that. These are just sort of plain Jane extra hands. And then, of course, her signature hairpiece, the horns that go on the hair. I will say already that I do not like how they sit. And then you get the train, the black train, very nice cloth goods interwoven with the plastic corset, which is really nice. I think it's a nice piece. It adds to the figure a lot. Definitely gives her her signature look. And the clasping was pretty easy. We're going to take a look at her in that outfit a little bit later. And then here she is in all her glory. I wish the straps were molded plastic, but this is the first time in the line. So you get them painted on. But it's a very good likeness. I actually like the likeness the more I did this review. The hair sculpt is nice. Again, I wish the straps were molded to give it a better look, like they treat some of the other figures. But it looks good. The horns on the head do not stay on very well. I wish there was a better groove or a way to snap it on in the hair to keep it there, but they fall off pretty easy, so be careful with that. The face sculpt grew on me as I did this review. At first, I was like, but I actually like it. I think it's pretty close to her, the best they could do in figure form. I'm not hating on it. I think the makeup on her eye design is really nice, and I think it's pretty good. Not perfect, but pretty good. Then here she is with other Elite figures, Io Sky, Julia, and Rhea Ripley Series 117, just as a comparison. And she holds up tremendously well. Obviously, her and Julia from the same wave. I wish they would have given her the same treatment attire-wise as they did with Julia. And here she is next to a few of the main event basics that I have. Maxine Dupree, Chelsea Green dressed as Cactus Jack, and the main event series Jade Cargill. And then here she is next to a couple of Ultimate Editions, Rhea Ripley, Bayley, and Tiffany Stratton. And you can see that she holds up. Obviously, she's not as tall because the others are on stands. But the detail is great. I think she holds up tremendously against all three different versions. And my final thoughts on this figure, it is really good for a first time in the line. I do wish there were a couple things. I wish the straps on her thighs were molded plastic instead of painted on. And I do wish there was a better way to clasp the horns on the head. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like, please hit that subscribe, please share this video. And as always, I thank you for watching. Hope to catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.